Oh my God. Listen, I'm going to do this again. I'm going to not say the same things again, but I just did a Facebook Live for like 10, 15 minutes and I realized for some reason the sound was not working on my built-in microphone. I'm doing this in my living room, not in my podcast studio. So for those of you that saw the first one with no sound, God bless you, because you know what? I don't know what the hell you were doing. Maybe reading my lips. I have no idea. But this is funny. I'm getting a message to say. Um, wow. So my Facebook Live, what was it about? What was it about? It was about 2021 and 2020. So for those of you that have been with me on this really cool journey, my journey started in 2017 in this social media online podcast world. Back in 2016, 2017, if you haven't heard my first episode ever of Lifestyle Locker Radio, I go into a little bit more detail. But early on, I had this concept. Actually, I want to go way back to college where I wanted to help people find natural health practitioners. That was my main goal initially. And we were learning in my business ethics class on how to, or how, not how to, how pharmaceutical companies were paying doctors in gifts, whether it be cars, whether it be vacations, homes, whatever it is, to sell more drugs. And that really fired me up and got me pissed off. And I wanted to help find a way to get more people to go to chiropractors, but also go to natural health practitioners so they can actually focus on staying healthy, not focus on getting rid of disease only, right? So there's the positive side, which is encouraging health, and there's the other side when there's a crisis where we gotta like, holy crap, we gotta do something like a disease base, right? So in 2016, 2015, probably, I don't even really know the exact date, I started wanting to find out about how to get this in front of more people, how to get this concept in front of more people, because I'd end up getting out of the marketing world and getting into the chiropractic world, becoming a chiropractor. And one of my associates that worked for us in our practice, I believe this is probably end of 16, 17, somewhere around there, said, hey, listen, you got to listen to this guy's podcast. This really cool chiropractor. And so I started listening to Dr. Ed Osborne, the chiropractic philanthropist. As chiropractors, we all know who that guy is and what that podcast is. And I'm like, wow, a podcast may be my platform to get this message out. So why am I sharing this with you? Because in 2017, I started Lifestyle Locker Radio with this really cool mission and vision to get natural health to the world. Little did I know there's lots of podcasts out there that do this, but I feel and believe that my concept is so unique and so different than most that we connect in different areas of people's health and lives. So where the term lifestyle locker come into play is this. Just think of lockers, right? A locker in a school, a locker for a sport. We are all in. We are all in. Are all in our lockers, if you will, have all these really cool things. Like, so in our locker, we have everything we need to succeed. Sorry, got lost in my head there for a second. We have everything we need in our lockers to succeed for the event, for school, whatever it means. So in Lifestyle Locker, we have three basic lockers. We have the physical locker, which allows everything to be done physically, right? Like, so our fitness, our body, our physical body. Then we have our biochemical, if you will. We have our biochemical locker, which allows us to talk about things and focus on things that are good or bad for us, right, on our biochemical level, so stuff that goes on in our body. Then we have the mental emotional locker, which goes on everything between our ears. So that can be anything from our mindset to our relationships to meditation, you name it. It's very broad. So we can lots of different lockers, and lots of different concepts can fit into multiple lockers. So I wanted to create this company. Then ultimately a podcast came out, and we start interviewing people in these different worlds, in these different arenas, and it becomes a lot of fun. So I want to share with you one short clip real quick of early on we had to create the sound and create a little teaser, 15-second video of what we're about. So let me share this with you. So check this out. I'll be right back in about 15 seconds. All right. So that was our initial intro. That was the mission getting started, and all the videos that we were wanting to produce. We didn't put out a ton of video, but we put out a ton of audio content in the podcast. And I'm sharing this with you because in 2020, health became the priority for most people, I hope, right? Our priority, our health, our finances, these things started to really rock. Our foundation was getting rocked. We're hearing about sickness and cases and deaths and all of this stuff. So it freaks us all out. And what I know is that the host, right, us inside, is where the power comes from. It's not from the disease or the condition. So the healthy host, the healthy immune system, the healthy person has a better chance of fighting off any virus, whether it be the flu or COVID-19 or anything like this. Our body has the best opportunity to fight against when we have the highest resilience, the strongest body, the best optimized functioning nervous system. So in 2020, I created this little event called Immunopalooza, which I kind of stole that word, or the palooza portion, right? But Immunopalooza, so we can actually connect with other experts and talk about healthy bodies and what it takes to have a good functioning immune system, a properly functioning immune system. But what I learned, actually something important, is that we don't want to have an over-functioning immune system and obviously not an under-functioning immune system. We want to have a properly functioning immune system. So you can scroll through the Lifestyle Locker Radio podcast a little while back, the episodes, and you'll see the Immunopalooza episodes. I highly recommend listening to them. Maybe we'll drop some videos back on Facebook here so we can all start to reconnect to these videos and just the stuff that these experts were talking about. So we did that. And as I started to go forward and start to figure out, like, how do I impact more people's lives? I really want to impact people's lives so they can unleash their human potential, so they can become stronger mentally, physically, spiritually, biochemically, all of these different ways. And I had this idea, this thought, like, what can I do? Can I create a group where we can teach in the group, but it becomes self-guided, where people can take action steps? And for me, physically, like doing physical things, like running, for those of you who know that I'm an ultra marathoner, right? Running is a way that it connects me to consistency in my life. When I have consistency in my life, it makes everything become more consistent, right? So consistency always wins the battle, whether it's good or bad. So you got to have the good consistency. So I thought of this concept, and I don't even know where it came from, but it's called the 30-65. And I figured this, right? If we have about 30 days in the average month, if we can get people moving 60 miles a month, that's only 2 miles a day of walking, running, biking, hiking, like all these things, right? So we have 2 miles a day, and we charge people $5 a month so they have some skin in the game, because when you do free things, you tend not to do them. You got to buy in a little bit. So I figured, how do I get people to get engaged for an inexpensive way where we can grow a large group of people to, excuse me, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. We have a large group of people that are all doing positive things towards their growth, but they also can learn based on the Lifestyle Locker principles, these 3 areas of our lives that we can maximize. But we start with the foundation, which is movement, which everybody can do. Everybody can do 2 miles a day. Listen, if you're injured on broken bones, listen, it's a different story, but most of us can do 2 miles a day, even if we need to break it up a little bit. And I don't mean just tracking on with a device like a Fitbit or a Garmin watch. Oh, I walked 10,000 steps. No, that does not count. The goal is to actually have an intentional 2 miles a day every single day, and we charge $5 a month. So with this foundation of movement, we can actually get better. So let me just share, and I'm proud of this video I want to share with you real quick. This is just our promo video. Shows a little bit about what we're about, and then I want to talk a little bit more after this video about like what's going to happen in 2021. What's the goal? So here, check this out real quick. Hey, it's Dr. Josh Hant here, and we need to talk about your health, your fitness, and your lifestyle. I know you, if you're like me, you've seen sickness and disease and even death in your life. And we know the leading causes of death in the United States are cancer, heart disease, and diabetes. Many of these conditions and diseases are considered lifestyle-based. And I know that lifestyles in the United States and other countries are not where they should be. We also know that they make you more vulnerable to other sicknesses and conditions.
We tend to get our advice and recommendations on health from commercials and marketing, from fast food to pharmaceuticals, and not from experts with real-world experience. Unfortunately, we follow people or products who don't walk the walk or talk the talk. They simply just don't care about your health. It's just about their bottom line. I know we've heard it from our friends and from even our own self-talk that we don't have enough time, we can't make the changes, or there's just too much to do to be healthy. But there is a way to actually take control of your lifestyle and have the accountability and the support you need. We can be bigger than our excuses. For the past 14 years as a chiropractor, I've worked and continue to work with thousands of patients with their lifestyle and ultimately their health. I am now bringing the same philosophy to the online space where we can work as a group to get better, stronger, healthier, and be bigger than our excuses every single day. I've created the 3065 Lifestyle Shift Program to be an online-based, training-based program where you get to learn and be engaged with others in your journey towards a healthy lifestyle and ultimately a healthier life. To be part of this amazing movement, it's just $5 a month. Yes, it's only $5 a month, and that seems too good to be true. Well, it's not. So for the price of a gourmet coffee, you will have access to an amazing program and amazing people that want the best for you too. So when you dive into the content below this video to learn about our lifestyle philosophy, you'll see that we are incredibly unique. No other online program focuses on lifestyle the way we do and delivers the quality and the quantity of content that we do for just $5 a month. And it's not just about the movement. There's a lot more. It's really about your health. So check out the details and other videos below. And when you sign up, I'll even send you the ebook, Inside the Locker, which dives deeper into creating an awesome lifestyle. I look forward to seeing you on the inside of the Lifestyle Locker 3065 Lifestyle Shift Program.
Okay, so yeah, that's the 3065 program. I'm really proud of that video. It took a little while to make. I did a little craziness. I did it all myself. I guess, you know, I like to dabble in certain things, but nonetheless, that's not about the video, but what the content is. And I'm proud of the group that we have in there. I want this group to grow large. You know, I'll throw it out there. We want to max out our Facebook group size so we can just fill it with people that are wanting to be healthy. And, you know, intentionally, I think if we have this group growing and growing and growing, I truly believe that we can have a huge impact on communities around the world. Hopefully the U.S. to start. That's the main goal. Get everybody here engaged that needs to be engaged. And I'll leave you with this. The end of the year, this past months I should say, I've been diving in. I've been reading lots of books. I've probably read upwards of close to 90 books audio-wise since COVID started. And that sounds crazy, but picture 2 hours a day in a car, right? Every single day, not including other things. But I have my journal out. I've had my one of my favorite books, go-to books now at this point, is called The Success Principles by Jack Canfield. Gone through this now multiple times. I have it, post-it noted, as pencil marks in there, pen marks in there. But going through, I get to really dial in what I want 2021 and beyond to look like. It's been a challenging year for me. I know for so many of us, and I know we can get out of this thing. I know we have to get out of this thing. But it ultimately becomes a choice. Nobody's going to do it for you. You're going to have to do it for yourself. So I want to read one last thing for you, and this is my pledge to you. There's two things here. I'm going to read my purpose to you that I refurbished this year, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to share one of my goals for 2021 with you so you can hold me accountable, and hopefully we can get it done. My purpose is to use my leadership skills and I can't read my own handwriting here. I apologize. My purpose is to use my leadership skills and my persistence to support and inspire people to be happy, healthy, and full of gratitude in life, to help them unleash their human potential, and also to do the same for myself. So while helping others, I want to help myself. And one of the biggest goals that I want to do this year is run the Grand Canyon. Yeah, run the Grand Canyon. It's called Rim to Rim to Rim. I have a group of small like-minded people that said they might be interested. So that being said, we want to run back and forth and want to do it in under a day. It's about 42 miles and 22,000 vertical feet of climb, I believe is a correct number. And to give you any perspective to that, that's 22 times up from the bottom, up to the top of the Empire State Building. But that also means we have to go down as well. So it's 22 up, 22 down. I want to do that in one day, and that's just one of my goals. We're going to be doing that hopefully end of March, beginning of April, and it's going to be weather dependent, essentially. I say weather dependent, seasonal dependent, because there could be snow and then it could be 70 degrees all in the same day. So we really need to pick the best time for us. So I want to wish all of you a happy 2021 and end of 2020, and may this be our best year yet. Let's take control of this thing and move forward. I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.